The official Skybridge Twitter channel has announced that the land sale is going to kick off tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central European time, which is 4 p.m. Universal time, which is the crypto time. 25,000 plots of land are going to be for sale, 3 tiers of land, and also early access for Kokopelli gem burners. So if you had a bird with a Kokopelli gem and you burned it and you mapped it to your EVM address, then you have the first mover advantage. Also Canaria birds with the land voucher. Bored Ape YC apparently, and also the Sandbox people are also have early access. Moonsama NFTs and Club 721 official holders. So that's pretty cool. I wonder if they have some sort of partnership with Sandbox, because as you know, it's a huge metaverse platform. Okay, and they've got 1 million followers, as you can see on Twitter. And what's interesting is that they're being followed by Habbo NFT. So Habbo are interested in Sandbox as well, and hopefully they're going to be interested in RMRK, as I told you that there was some discussion at the Blockdown in Croatia with regards to a possible integration. And the 5% land referral bonus, which kind reminder, I just want to remind you that tomorrow I'm going to do a video when they launch this land sale for Kokopelli gem burners. So if you had a Kokopelli and you burned it, and obviously you have the first mover advantage when it comes to the land, what land to choose, then if you use my referral link, then you will get a 5% referral bonus, okay, yourself. So you can use my referral link and then you generate a referral link yourself, and then you can get a 5% referral bonus on the commission of whoever's buying land using your own referral link. So I would very much appreciate it, because it does help this channel. Okay, so it's very much appreciated when it comes to any referral bonuses, especially in a bear market like this, because we don't know how long it's going to last. It's not looking good, but anyway. So yeah, a video tomorrow. Please watch that if you want to pay attention to get that referral link and help support this channel when you want to get that land. Of course, you'll be able to use the referral link not only for the Kokopelli one, but also for the general public sale, which is going to be 14 days after the Kokopelli sale. Okay, and to continue on here with Moonbeam, they've announced that there's an integration of Chainlink price feeds, which doesn't only support DeFi, it also be a foundational element for building next-gen DeFi apps that are able to interact with and control assets across many blockchains on Moonbeam. And there's this article here saying that what's interesting is that Polkadot's Moonbeam parachain functions as an inherently interoperable smart contract platform which developers can build EVM-compatible DeFi applications. So today we already knew that. But they've also announced that the completion of a critical piece of its developer infrastructure is the integration of the Chainlink price feeds. And with this launch, what this means is that Moonbeam has all the major integrations in place to provide the economic security needed by DeFi applications. That's what Katie Butler, head of marketing for Moonbeam, said on Chainlink today. Butler also said that for many development teams already building on Moonbeam, Chainlink price feeds have consistently been the top requested Oracle service, because now we're going to get that information on the prices, of course. So that's cool. And yeah, that's pretty cool from Moonbeam. Again, Moonriver kind of follows on the same path. Every change that goes to Moonbeam first goes to Moonriver. And so it's working really well as a canary, which is cool. Now, Akala have announced that the Wormhole Bridge has launched on Karura Network. That's EVM Plus. The Akala EVM Plus has now officially launched for devs and users. Users can join the new tree pool on Karura from Taiga Protocol, AUSD, USDC, and USDT. You can go to apps.karura.network/swap. And so what does this actually mean? Well, you can enjoy instant liquidity and accessibility to AUSD, USDC, and USDT, creating a low-risk, capital-efficient stablecoin swapping mechanism. As the EVM Plus full launch progresses into the subsequent phases, dApp teams can deploy their EVM-based smart contracts on Karura while using the same tooling they utilize in other Ethereum environments. So that's definitely bullish, because it shows you that they can keep their functionalities without having to make significant changes for Substrate. Now, with Wormhole's launch, any dApps building on Karura will be able to integrate Wormhole assets for their users and access several layer 1 blockchain networks already supported by the Wormhole. So kudos to the Akala team for that. Next up, let's look at Parallel for a bit here. We haven't spoken about them in a while. Parallel Finance. Apparently the Para token has been trading on the Parallel dApp. You can simply swap for DOT if you want. I've swapped some for DOT myself. Now the price is not too great right now. we're talking about 3 cents per para token, but you got to remember that the total supply is quite high as well. And then of course we're in a bear market, the whole market crashed, and I honestly didn't know that you could have swapped that. If I would have paid attention, I would have checked that before. But yeah, it's not too late. If you want to swap, you can swap for DOT, and then you can teleport that DOT from Parallel's DApp over to your Polkadot.js wallet on the relay chain. Okay, so that's how you'll have access to the relay chain DOT, which you can then either use to contribute to other crowd loans, or if you want to simply not stake it, because it depends on the amount, right? You can only stake a certain amount. The minimum amount is quite high. I believe it's over 100 DOT. And the other option is to, if you want to sell it, you can just simply move it to an exchange from the relay chain version. So you have to move it to your Polkadot web wallet first on the relay chain from Parallel Finance. Okay, don't send that DOT that you have on Parallel over to an exchange, because it's not going to work. The addresses are different. Okay, so just check that out if you're interested. app.parallel.fi /swap. You can actually find it if you follow @parallelfi on Twitter, or you don't even have to follow them. If you don't have Twitter, just go to parallelfi on Twitter and just click on this link here. It was posted 5 hours ago. Next up, Calamari, or I should say Manta Mari. As you can see on their website here, Manta.network, if you go to Try Dolphin Testnet and you go to it here, you can actually connect with your Polkadot.js wallet, and you can turn your tokens into private tokens. As you can see here, this is how it looks. Unfortunately, I didn't personally test it. The team have tested it themselves. If you go to their YouTube channel, they've done a video where they tested it. The reason why I don't want to test it is because you have to currently download the Manta Signer, which is an exe file if you're using Windows. Okay, it's an executable, and so for me personally, I just don't want to download executables. I understand that it's safe because it's coming from the team, but I don't know what's behind it personally, and so I'm waiting for them to integrate it within this DApp, and they will be integrating it within this DApp. And so if you don't want to test it yourself because of the same reason as myself, then just simply wait for them to integrate the Manta Signer into the DApp, and then you'll be able to generate private transactions. So you'll be able to turn stuff like KOR into PKOR, or AUSD into PAUSD, or KSM into PKSM. P stands for private, of course, and you can see it even tells you here you can swap to private. You choose the amount and you do so there, and then swap will be coming soon. Aside from the transactions, the governance as well. There's a how-to guide, there's a faucet, and also some airdrops, an airdrop section here for possible future airdrops. And finally, Centrifuge's General Counsel Eli Cohen will be co-leading the discussion. He's been building robust legal structures for real-world assets on-chain. This work moves the ecosystem forward in achieving wider protocol and institutional adoption. So that's awesome, because as you know, they are working on that. And a lot of the tweets that you see from Centrifuge are actually really serious. They're not trolling or anything, so that's cool because they're working with serious stuff. I mean, if you think about it, they are working with real-world assets. And so because of that, they have to talk to institutions, they have to talk to companies that are serious about the whole blockchain space, and they cannot be trolling. If you see Centrifuge trolling in tweets, then it's definitely a red flag. Okay, so I don't think that's going to be the case. Now, today is the Centrifuge and Altair governance call, and I've actually been invited to this, so I'm also going to participate in it. You can get involved, but it is for the people that want to take part in the governance call. Okay, so it's not a Centrifuge protocol talk, it's more of it's just a governance related call on how they can improve governance. Okay, so that's what it's going to be about, and I'm going to make some suggestions myself as well, and obviously listen to what they have to say as well. But me as a content creator, all I can do is motivate you to basically take part and contribute to governance and to these proposals. That's all we can really do. And they're just looking at ways to see how they can incentivize you to actually contribute, because maybe you can't be bothered, maybe you're down with this market and you're thinking, I can't really be bothered to contribute to governance, but it is important, because if you don't have your say, someone else will have their say for you, and then you can complain and say, well, why did this happen? Because I'm not happy with this. Well, you should have really voted, to be honest. So it just shows you, like, if you do decide to vote, your vote does make a difference, because remember, even if you don't have too many tokens, you can multiply the amount that you vote through your voting power for a longer lockup period. And so now with this bear market, I mean, what's the harm in locking up for a month just to have that extra voting power, right? Just to give an example. Now, if you don't use any high voting power, if you just go with 0.1x, which I've discussed in previous videos, which is 10% of your holding, then your tokens will only be locked for the duration of the proposal, which is usually about a week. So yeah, I just wanted to cover this in today's video. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget, kind reminder, if you want to take part in the land sale for Skybridge tomorrow, please check out my video before to get our referral link and use it in order to contribute for the land. It doesn't hurt, it does help this channel. I would very much appreciate the support. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.